Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, we will be creating this look using all of my favorite drugstore products. So if you guys want to learn how to create this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so my skin is already prepped and we're going to go ahead and start out with foundation. So for foundation, I do have a couple of different options for you guys. The one that I personally like the most is the Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. So it claims to be a 24-hour foundation. Of course, I've never worn it for 24 hours, but it is a really good foundation if you have like oily skin. I usually tend to look for foundations that are like all day, 24 hours, 16-hour full coverage foundation, because they tend to be the ones to like stay matte for the longest. So yeah, this is the one I really like. So it's this one. Another one that I really like is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Foundation, but this one is not as full coverage, so I like to mix it in with like another one. Me gusta el acabado que tiene, but I don't like the coverage. I have to mix it in with something else. Another one I do have here, if you guys have like really dry skin, you guys can use the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I really like the coverage that this one gives, but it is a little bit more oily for me, so I can wear it for like a couple of hours, but after that I have to like keep retouching and retouching. So if you have really dry skin, this one would be a really good option for you. And I am in the shade 120 Classic Ivory, so that's the one I use. I was so into using my Born This Way foundation from Too Faced, and I had forgotten how much I love this one. And excuse my hair, you guys, right now it's kind of like in between like pink and blonde. I don't know what's going on with it, but hopefully I'll get it done within the next couple of days and this is gonna be fixed. So para el corrector voy a estar mezclando dos tonos. The ones I've been really loving is the Milani Concealer and Perfect Longwear and the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I hadn't been using this one too much because I had it, but I accidentally picked it up in a shade. What did I do with it? I don't know where it's at. But I had it in a shade that was too light for me, so I hadn't really been... So I had it in a shade that was too light, but I picked it up in a different shade. Another one that I really like are these little Wet n Wild concealers. They are really small and they don't have much in them, but I really like the coverage and they come in different shades too. So it's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. These are really good too, and they're a lot cheaper. Well, they're both cheap. This one is like $6 and these are like, I think like $4. So yeah, really good option. But I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand, and I'm gonna mix it in with the Milani one. This one is in the shade Nude Ivory, so I'm gonna be mixing both of them. And for powder, I usually like to set my concealer with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in the shade 10. But today I went to pick up the rest of the things that I was like out of and stuff, and this powder was out of stock, so I couldn't get one. But another good option that I'm going to be using is the Airspun powder, which is this one, and I get it in the shade Naturally Neutral. So since I'm out of that other powder, I'm going to be using this one, but I would usually go with this one. And that's just, I use shade number 10, but I only use it to go like under my eyes and on my forehead, on my chin. I don't use it all over because it is too light. for the rest of my face, I am going to go in with that Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. But I'm going to go in with the darker shade in the shade 20. So I am going to use that all over the rest of my face. And I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush. Like this one. So just wherever we didn't put that first powder, I'm going to go in with the darker one.
Me fui a la tienda temprano, you guys, and I came back and then I started filming right away, and my stomach is growling right now. I want food.
Okay, so now that my face is all set, I'm gonna go in with bronzer. For that, I'm gonna be using my favorite, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm pretty sure if you guys watch other videos, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this one. It's really, really good. I really like another one that is by Wet n Wild, but actually mi hermana se lo quedó and she hasn't returned it. So I'm using this one right now, but I actually like it more than that other one because of the color. That other one is more of like a reddish. It has more of a red undertone. You can't use a lot of, and I kind of like bring it into like where my blush goes, just a little bit. And for blush, some of you guys might already know, I did mention it in one of my previous videos, is the Milani blush in the color Luminoso. Oh my god, you guys. I've gone through like 3 of these already, and I won't use any other blush. I'll probably get over it someday, but as of now, I'm still using it. Once I put like my highlighter over it, it makes it pop even more. Because this is already kind of like glowy, I just love it. I do have different ones from Milani. Like I have it in the shade Coralina, and I have like 4 or 5 other shades. But like they're all kind of like glittery. Like the shine that you have is like glitter. I don't know if you guys can see that. But like this one, it's more like of a glow, and these they're baked, so they do have like a glitter. I like the color of these, but not the finish that they leave. But this one is different. And then with that same bronzer I used, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose. Guys, Thanksgiving is coming up, and like I think we're gonna be spending it at my mom's house, and my sister, my mom, and I already made like our list. You know, I don't know if you guys do that in your family. Well, my sister, she's more of like the plan and make lists and everything, so she brought us over some papers and we like put down what everybody was gonna be taking and what we had to buy. So we all have our lists, and I was supposed to be getting the stuff last weekend, and it didn't happen. So hopefully whenever I go this week, I can still find things, because you guys know everything goes quick. So wish me luck, and I hope I can get everything I need. And whenever I think like I went a little too overboard with the nose contour, I usually take a little bit of powder. So for now, I'm going to be using that first one I used. So I just take a little bit of powder in a little brush like this one, and then I just go over the contour, so it will kind of like blend it out a bit, and it won't look as harsh. Just like that. And for eyebrows, you guys know that I always use my Anastasia pomade. For today's video, I am going to be using this one by Salon Perfect. And you can usually find this one where like all the eyelashes and the eyelash glue is at. And it usually comes with a set of like the little pomade and the brush already. So I'm going to be using that one, and I'm going to be using it in the shade Dark Brown.
And I hate time. I'm gonna pull a Jeffree Star and just shave them off.
Okay, so my brows are done, and I just went ahead and set my eyelids with the same powder I used underneath my eyes. I completely forgot to get like something for my eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna be using that same bronzer I used to contour my face, and I'm gonna be using that same shade to just like kind of use it in my crease to just define it a little bit. So I'm just gonna use that in the crease. And I'm just gonna put it all over. And then with that same shade, I'm kind of like gonna bring it in towards my nose contour. Just a little bit. Just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. And for mascara, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. I keep trying out new ones, you guys, and I always find myself coming back to this one. I just love the way it makes my lashes look, and it doesn't crumble. I do like the way the stiletto mascara leaves my lashes too, but it does crumble quite a bit. So I mean, it's nothing major. You just have to keep like cleaning it up throughout the day. But if you don't mind that, that is a really good mascara too. But I'd rather use this one and not have any issues. So I'm gonna just coat my top lashes just a tiny bit, just to get it ready for our false lashes. And for lashes, I'm going to be using the Kiss Me Looks So Natural Natural Effect lashes. As you guys can see, this is my last pair, so I really enjoy using these. And then I'm going to use that same mascara for my bottom lashes. So now for highlighter, I have a couple of different options as well. My favorite one, which is this one from Pixi, and it is a glowy duo in the color Subtle Sunrise. And as you guys can see, I only like the color on this side. This little set has seen better days, unfortunately. And it's a nice one. So I don't really like the pink one that much, but the other one on this side is the one I really like. Another one that I really enjoy using is this one by Wet n Wild. Y esta es en el color Golden Flower Crown. So this is another one of my favorites from the drugstore too. So if I'm not using this one from Pixi, I'm probably using this one from Wet n Wild. And for today, I'm going to be using the one from Pixi. We're going to do that in our inner corners, in our brow bone. And for lip liner, I'm going to use this one by Wet n Wild in the color Plumberry. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using my go-to liquid lipstick, which is this one by Jordana, and it is in the shade number 7. And not only because I'm doing this drugstore video, you guys, this is my go-to lipstick every single day. No matter what look I do, I always go to this lipstick. So yeah, not only for the video, but this is actually my go-to liquid lipstick. Okay, and now to set this in place all day, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lasting Fix Matte Finish Spray. So this is actually one of my favorites as well. Other than my Morphe setting spray, I always go to this one. This
One is one of my... I give up too.
Other than my Morphe setting spray, this one is one of my go-tos as well. So I either stay using the Morphe spray or this one. So I really recommend it as well. The mister is not so great, but it works really good. Okay, so this is the final look. This is what I was able to create using all my favorite drugstore products. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with my upcoming videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys on the next one.